Here's something that I want you to know. According to MarkLines, an automotive industry analytical firm, the car sales volume in the United States for June 2024 has dropped by 3% from 1 year ago in July 2023. Still, we are talking about millions here, so the decrease isn't that substantial in the grand scheme. And based on that report alone, it seems that there's consistency when it comes to the cars that American consumers buy the most. Do you want to know if your car made it on this list? Hello everyone. This is Ted from CarlandTV. Get in the front seat, as today I will be revealing the most bought vehicles by Americans as of July 2024. Keep in mind that this list will be strictly focused on automotive sales in the US in the month of July and nothing more. Before I start, I would really appreciate it if you would push those buttons below, the subscribe button, the notification bell, all of them. I do not require you to do so, but you would make me smile and push me to give you more valuable car-related content on your screen. Now buckle up, and let's get back to the video. Tesla Model Y. The honeymoon phase of electric cars and American car consumers is considered over. But you know what? There's still one EV that keeps on selling despite the left and right criticisms for these electrified rides. And that car? That car is the Model Y of Tesla. Current sales figures show that Tesla has sold at least 32,000 to 33,000 units of Model Y. These numbers tell a lot about the reputation that the Model Y has established in the market. Even the Volkswagen ID.4 and Mach-E don't come close to it. I do not mean what I'm about to say is absolute, but within the realm of EV cars, there's no unit that can beat the Model Y for value, range, and performance. That's how well-engineered this car is. The Model Y is currently offering up to 310 miles of range, and this is a performance metric that is not seen by its rivals. The advanced technology implemented throughout the car also attracts many buyers. It's also among the few cars out there that have a solid and near-perfect autopilot mode. The way it blitzes 0 to 60 is another thing that many Americans want to try. Real-world tests indicate that this thing can do 0 to 60 in under 3.5 seconds, effectively putting it in the realm of race cars. However, I can also point out some drawbacks to the Model Y, which may influence its sales. First and most obvious is that it has a higher price point compared to some competitors. Second, its suspension is on the firm side. And third, it's riddled with occasional software glitches. Ram pickups. The holy trinity of American trucks is Ram, Chevrolet, and Ford. Among the three, Ram pickup trucks have the least number of sales, and this is a theme that has been going around for 2 years or so. Now, I know that some of you would think that Ram trucks are probably not worth it, that they have poor quality, and so on. None of those things are true. I mean, if you have driven any of the trucks under the Ram umbrella, you would immediately dispute any poor perception of them. It's just that certain market factors influence the number of Ram trucks that leave dealerships. So, how many Rams were sold this July? The sales figures indicate that around 35,000 to 36,000 units of Ram 1500, 2500, and 3500 were successfully sold for the month. By the way, the sales also include the heavy-duty models. With that being said, a substantial number of American buyers favor Ram trucks due to their powerful engine options, including my favorite value-driven 3.6-liter V6 Pentastar engine with e-torque technology, and the 5.7-liter Hemi V8, which has proven itself from time to time as a muscular powertrain that guarantees strong towing and payload capabilities. And no, Ram trucks aren't just known for their brute strength. They also offer a luxurious interior with features like Uconnect infotainment systems, a 12-inch touchscreen, and advanced safety features. As I keep on saying, buy a Ram today, and you might not buy another one in your lifetime. Toyota RAV4. Arguably, the RAV4 is Toyota's most popular SUV due to its phenomenal reliability. Certain models of this car are known to crack the 500,000-mile club. Of course, those SUVs got the best care, but I know you get my point. Now, the Toyota RAV4 is available in different models, including the RAV4 Prime, a plug-in hybrid, and the RAV4 Hybrid. Together, these Toyota compact SUVs currently run the popularity department for non-pickup models. According to existing sales figures, the RAV4 fleet sold 40,000 to 42,000 units this July. This is something cool for an SUV, which some car buyers refer to as Spartan and unrefined. The thing is, modern RAV4 models are far from those descriptions. Well, maybe those words were true for the previous generations of the RAV4, but not the new ones. As far as I am concerned, and again, this is just me, the RAV4 already offers more value than its tested and tried reliability. Its safety features aren't lacking, and its cabin is particularly roomy for its size. The appointments are pretty decent, and while it's not the best when it comes to driving verve, it's still a satisfying drive nonetheless. Pound per pound, the Toyota RAV4 is probably the best compact SUV right now. The sales figures for this vehicle don't lie at all. Chevrolet Silverado. The Silverado is a darling in the American truck market. I told you at times that even though SUVs are the hottest trend in the automotive market right now, people are still buying trucks. Trucks similar to the Silverado or F-Series when it comes to overall durability and performance. The Silverado lineup in particular is composed of 3 units, the 1500, the 2500, and the 3500. But the actual sales count also includes the all-electric model of Silverado. Based on market projections, the Silverado family has a total of 43,000 to 45,000 sales. By all means, this number is not small, especially if we consider the overall volatility in our country's economy. By the way, the Silverado sales for the month of July didn't include the GMC Sierra pickups. If we were to include those trucks, they would overtake the number 1 on this list. Collectively, Chevrolet and GM sold around 80,000 units or so for this July alone. So why are Silverado trucks popular among American buyers? Well, I can cite a number of reasons, but to be fair, their popularity is due to their rugged and reliable V8 engine options that allow them to tow and haul like there's no tomorrow. For work and recreational use, these Chevy trucks don't disappoint. Moreover, the Silverado lineup has evolved to cater to the demands of modern American buyers by having more comfortable interiors and better driving techs. Silverado pickup trucks are popular among American buyers due to their robust and reliable V8 engine options. These engines offer excellent towing and hauling capabilities, making them ideal for work and recreational use. Additionally, they are well regarded for their comfortable interiors, advanced technology features, and reputation for durability, catering to a wide range of consumer needs. Ford F-Series. The collective market is still in love with trucks, specifically Ford trucks. Did that surprise you? Not really. After all, America is a truck country, and even before those hatchbacks, sedans, or SUVs became a thing, our roads were actually filled with actual workhorses. The F-Series proves again that Ford is one of the best truck makers right now. Estimates suggest that this herd of Ford trucks accumulated at least 65,000 sales for the month of July, which is absolutely impressive. Well, part of the reason why the F-Series topped the list is that it's a collection of vehicles versus the rest of the cars I mentioned here, which are all standalone units. But that doesn't smudge the fact that the F-Series is a popular truck fleet. Ask anyone what truck brand they know, and the first name they will drop is most likely a Ford. Now, which of these commercial trucks from Ford are the most popular? Well, the leading seller is definitely the F-150, and its EV variant is the F-150 Lightning. Following those two are, of course, the F-250 and F-350, which, in terms of performance, practicality, and value, are guaranteed deal sealers for Ford. And that completes our list. Thanks for sticking to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share buttons. I know it's a chore, but it helps the channel a lot. Until next time, drive safely.